Hi, Mrs. Abby. So for math, I finished chapter 19, and in that chapter, the book talked about unknowns, about how it goes like 0.5x equals 3, or something like that. And I can do one in my head because it's super easy. It's just 0.3x equals 3. X is 10. And the way how you get that answer is dividing 3 by 0.3, which you just move over the decimal, so then it would be 30 divided by 3, and that would just be 10. That's how you would get the 10. And that would be your answer. And the way how you check is you just take the decimal and multiply it by your answer. And if you get the very last number in the little equation they give you, that's your check. And if you do it correctly, everything will seem very nice and flat and even and nice.
Okay, keep going.
For science, I learned about simple machines. Levers, pulleys and wheels are about the same thing, and wedges, or inclined planes.
Okay, did we see any examples of simple machines in action? Maybe yesterday at the Science Center?
Because yesterday we went to the Science Center with some friends of ours, lots of friends. There was a Sherlock Holmes exhibit where you have the notebook. I don't have it here right now, but I kind of did it a little off. But anyway, one part of the museum, you pull down on the rope, it goes up, goes around on a pulley, which then goes down through a half wheel like this and under with another pulley, I think, so that when you pull this rope, it pulls the rest of the rope. It pulls the rope down here through, and that powers their little machine guy to pull up on the bar. And then once he gets so far, he'll do a flip over. Cool. And then there's also one where you can get a heartbeat to get going while you're holding the two bars near there at the little place. And then there's another machine where the pedalist pedals faster, the faster heartbeat goes.
Okay, history.
Learned about the Iroquois, another Native American tribe which I cannot remember. The one that got smallpox from the French who came over, which I forgot the name, Native American tribe made friends with. Then the Native American tribe that I can't remember the name.
Huron.
The Huron. That made it much easier. Huron got weaker because of the smallpox that the French brought over. Then the Iroquois, which were the Hurons' main enemy. The Huron were like, hey, look, the Iroquois were like, hey, look, the Hurons over there are getting weak from an unknown disease. Let's go over there and go raid their villages and go, yay, so that they won't attack us. Then, this is just mostly what I think, but the Iroquois went over to the Huron, nearly desolated them, and then decimated the Hurons. Then the Iroquois were like, the friends of my friends are my enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, right? But the enemy of my enemy is my friend. The friend of my friend, my enemy. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, they're like, hey, look, the French are friends with Huron. The friends of my enemies. I gotta go attack you now. Yeah, and then I just think that the Iroquois got smallpox as well, but they had they had probably, I don't know, a disease that was similar to it, so that the Iroquois didn't get so decimated as the Iroquois or Huron.
Anything else in history?
I learned about the Liberty Bell, and then I made up my own story, which I still kind of need to elaborate on, which I don't want to.
You want to tell her about your story, the Liberty Bell? Or do you want to tell her about the history for Liberty Bell?
History?
Okay.
The history of the Liberty Bell is that it was made in either France or England or a main large country that was in that small little area. I can't remember which one because there are so many.
Okay, keep going. Don't stop now.
Anyway, the people over there made it, sent it across the Atlantic by boat for Mr. Penn in Pennsylvania. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good, because that sounds a lot like Transylvania.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway, they only rang it like a couple times. The people in Pennsylvania only rang the bell like 20 times or something. One for like the birthday of Washington, the Declaration of Independence, probably like the bringing of it there. They probably like hoisted it up and went bing, bing, bing on it. I'm not really sure, but then when another country I think came over and invaded, they hid away the Liberty Bell because they were afraid that the people who came over were going to melt it down and use it for cannonballs, because it's like 33 tons or something. I don't know. 33 tons of solid metal right there. Yeah, they're gonna melt it down and use it for cannonballs or bullets or something. They want it. But then the Liberty Bell cracked and it hasn't rung the note since.
Okay. PE.
For PE, I returned to Taekwondo after the 1 week break. I'd gone back in the groove of things, but it was kind of tough because I just went ice skating and I got all the bruises and a pretty big area there and there-ish.
Okay.
And, well, it was kind of hard, a tiny bit. And mostly because I think my body was a tiny bit recuperating from the ice skating, because they did fall down and it is really cold.
Okay.
And I used up a lot of energy, so energy, cold, falling down and getting back up makes for not pretty good for staying non sick.
Okay. Piano.
Piano? Who said that?
Come on, piano, please.
I think that we're returning back to piano next week, but I'm not sure, but I think so.
So what have you been doing for piano since?
I've been practicing the song Sir Prancelot and Genie in a Bottle from the book that I got from my 20 20-piece reading challenge, and now I'm doing a 40-piece reading challenge because that whole entire reading challenge was for 2016 and 17. So I think I can get it.
Anything
20.
else? Anything else you want to tell Miss Abby?
Oh yeah, it froze over here, and I have like a sand box that's a turtle, which Dad filled up a tiny bit with water, and since it'd been snowing and raining, it filled it up some more, but it had like 4 inches of ice in there. It's made out of plastic, but it has no lid on it. I wonder how deep it freezes if we actually put on the lid.
You might need to try that.
By the way, there's only like half an inch of water in there. And when my dad tipped it up to get all the water out, you could actually see the ripples of the air going up. It's like woo, 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 of white streak going up to the very top. And then Dad tipped it over more, and you could just see the like white, dark, blub, 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 all the way down. And then we actually took out the ice itself. And then I tried to do the moonwalk on it. And it's tough because you just slide and you can't get any grip, or barely any at least. By the way, then we also have a pond out back, and that one has at the very least 2 inches of ice because my dad can stand on it, and just a tiny bit of water sneaks on the side. And Turner and me went on it, and well, it was hard. And then we also have a lot of other holders, a lot of containers which got filled up with water and then froze. We tipped them, nearly all of them, all over, and one of them had like a lot of glass things in it, and nearly all of them probably got cracked.
Okay. You want to tell anything else?
I hope we can go ice skating again. Bye.